All right, so in the shop tour portion of the cutting deeper part of my Forged in Fire episode, episode 520, the small sword. This grinder was demonstrated or shown in that video, and I've had some people ask me about it. This is a 2x72 that I built from an old office desk. And this was probably 18 years ago. Now when this was built, this is a Grizzly 2x72 contact wheel that I purchased from Grizzly, like a replacement wheel. It's been balanced. This is a crowned top idler wheel that was machined by Beaumont Metalworks, the KMG people. This is my tracking mechanism. It could be better, it could be completely reworked, but it has been working all of this time, so I don't mess with it. It works great. All of this is held in with screws and JB weld. There's a nut here that's JB welded onto this piece of angle iron. This was back when I did not have a welder. All I had was a drill press, so I put this together with a cheap drill press. I just drilled holes everywhere. All the ideas for this grinder came from the $50 knife shop book by Wayne Goddard, which was a great book when I got it. It's a great book for beginners. There is some questionable information in there, I think, about heat treat that we may know better about now. But anyway, it's a great book for beginners because it helps you get a shop up and running for very little money. This is just angle iron as a base. These are 3 pieces from the office desk that I have clamped together and drilled holes and put flange bearings on here, and then I've got a shaft with a 3-step pulley. The motor, and this is a 2 horsepower Harbor Freight motor. It was very inexpensive, and it's as old as the grinder. It's not totally enclosed. It's not fan cooled like they say that you have to have for a grinder, like that would be. But it's still running, and every once in a while I take an air compressor and I blow this out, just to blow any dust out that I can, and it still works. So to change speeds on here, I've got this mounted to my workbench with a hinge. This is just a door hinge at the bottom, and so I can pull this motor up and move to different speeds. And so I'll take the belt off here. Just kind of hard to do this one-handed. So there, you can see it without the belt. This is another piece of angle iron. That's the flat platen. But I have JB welded on a piece of ceramic, not ceramic, but tempered glass. So the platen is perfectly smooth. And so all I've used this grinder for is flat grinds. The contact wheel is also the drive wheel, but it's down so low that it's difficult to do hollow grinds on. You can do a hollow grind on here, you just have to hold it down fairly low. If I was going to rework this grinder, I may rework it so that this upright here would tilt back to provide more access to the bottom contact wheel. But belt tension is held in place by a simple spring. And when I go to change the belt, I just reach up here, pull down, put the belt on, and yeah, that's it. It's very, very simple. Let me grab a belt here, a better belt to show. So just slip that over the top, pull down. Hang on 1 second. So now, and then I've got this super fancy on-off switch down here. So there you go. That's it. It's pretty janky, for lack of a better word. It's a grinder literally built from scrap with a couple of store-bought parts, you know, the wheels. But honestly, I don't have a lot of money in this. It's all bolted together, all cut from scrap, and it has been doing work for almost 20 years. This just goes to show you, you do not have to spend an absolute ton of money to get a good 2x72 to make some knives. You just don't. You know, all you really need is a flat surface like this where your belt runs across it so that you can get a flat surface to grind against. You know, it's not rocket science, people. So anyway, yeah, there it is. Enjoy.